Chief Justice John Roberts fined $200 million after Jasmine Crockett's legal masterclass leaves courtroom in shock. In one of the most jaw-dropping legal stories of the year, Chief Justice John Roberts has found himself at the center of a legal firestorm, and the person lighting the fuse is none other than Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. What began as a quiet legal inquiry quickly escalated into a full-blown courtroom drama that no one saw coming. According to confidential legal documents and inside sources close to Capitol Hill, Jasmine Crockett mounted a legal offensive so powerful, so impeccably argued, that not only did it silence even the most seasoned legal experts, it led to an unprecedented $200 million fine levied directly at the sitting Chief Justice of the United States. For those unfamiliar with Jasmine Crockett, the Texas Congresswoman has been steadily rising through the political ranks. A former civil rights attorney known for her no-nonsense demeanor, cutting legal analysis, and ability to stay cool under pressure, Crockett has built a reputation as a fearless truth-teller. But even her most passionate supporters could not have anticipated what unfolded this week in Washington, D.C. According to courtroom insiders, Crockett meticulously laid out a case that exposed a network of alleged judicial misconduct, ethics violations, and abuse of authority. Her arguments weren't just legally sound, they were surgically precise. Legal commentators are calling it one of the most devastating takedowns of a Supreme Court figure in modern history. And Chief Justice Roberts, he was reportedly left speechless, stunned, and unable to offer a clear rebuttal during key moments of the hearing. This wasn't just about legal points, it was about accountability at the highest levels of power. Crockett's team presented compelling evidence, including financial disclosures, communication records, and historical precedents that forced the court to act decisively. The result was a staggering $200 million fine against Roberts, a sum that carries both symbolic and institutional weight. Never before in U.S. history has a sitting Chief Justice faced such a monumental penalty. The public reaction has been swift and fierce. Across social media, platforms like X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok are ablaze with clips, commentary, and praise for Crockett's performance. Hashtags like #Crockett vs. Roberts, #JusticeReformNow, and #Supreme Court Shakeup are trending, while legal analysts and influencers alike are comparing Crockett's courtroom strategy to legendary legal icons such as Thurgood Marshall and Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And it's not just fans or political allies who are impressed. Even some conservative pundits, typically critical of progressive lawmakers, have begrudgingly admitted that Crockett delivered a masterclass in legal advocacy. The bipartisan shock at Roberts' downfall underscores the gravity of the case and raises questions about future investigations into the Supreme Court's conduct. As for Chief Justice John Roberts, his office has declined multiple requests for comment. Insiders claim he is considering legal options to appeal the ruling or potentially seek intervention from outside legal authorities. However, public trust in the Supreme Court is already at a historic low, and this event may further erode confidence in the judiciary if not handled with transparency. Now, the country is left to ask, what's next? Could this mark the beginning of a broader movement to reform the Supreme Court? Will more justices be scrutinized for past decisions and financial ties? And most importantly, is Jasmine Crockett now positioned as the most powerful legal mind in Congress today? One thing is crystal clear, Jasmine Crockett did not just win a case. She redefined what legal accountability looks like at the highest levels of American power. With cameras rolling, the world watched her rise, and history will never forget the moment Chief Justice John Roberts was silenced not by politics, but by the law. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Watched. For continued coverage of this explosive legal story. We're following every twist and turn, every headline and reaction. Trust us, this is just the beginning.